Hello and welcome again to this episode of the Diary of an Operations Manager. So my goal in the home care space and operations space is to make sure that we are having compliance and we are doing things right. And the only way to do things right is starting from the beginning. And the beginning is from your foundation when you are structuring your business all the way. I have mentioned before here, my name is Betty, and I am a home care provider and also an operations consultant. If you have any questions to do with home care, you're welcome to get with me. Just send me a message and I'll be able to assist you. If you're following me in my channel, you will notice that you do have the link where you can schedule an appointment with me and I can be able to have a conversation with you. If you are starting your home care in the Texas area, in the Texas region, anywhere in Texas, you are welcome to directly schedule an appointment and we can be able to go from there. There are different ways that I do help you to start. Either you can do it yourself, or if you're not doing it yourself, you can do it with me. Okay, so there are two options. So there's always an option, and the options are always available for everyone. So don't feel that you are stuck. Okay, if you are thinking of starting but resources are an issue for you, let me know, and I do have one of my business contacts who is going to be able to assist you. Again, if we haven't met before, my name is Betty and I am here just for you. And most of the time I'll be here giving you free resources so that you don't feel like you're stuck and you're not able to start. All right. So welcome to the Diary of an Operations Manager. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, and let me know that you're here. Let's have a conversation, okay? If you'd like to be part of the live team, the live people, they come on the Zoom, okay? So if you'd like to be live, to be able to answer questions that I will see and answer while we go on, let me know and I can put you in the diary. Again, you do have my contacts here in the channel. You're able to schedule an appointment with me if you're ready to start. If you're not ready to start, that's okay. Just subscribe and continue following. So today I'm here to cover a misconception that people have most of the time about starting a home care. I've had people come asking me, can I start a home care and I am not, I'm not in the healthcare field. And I want to say yes, categorically yes, you can start a home care if you're not in the medical field or in the healthcare space, even if you don't know anything about healthcare. However, I want to say this. If you're not in the healthcare space and you want to join into this home care space, if you're not in the healthcare at all and you want to join in the home care space, it's always nice just to go in, start learn about the home care space, learn about the healthcare and how things run. Okay. So, because you do not want a situation where you are not able to at least have the basic knowledge. Okay. The other way also is to also be ready. If you do not know anything about healthcare and you want to start it, then you need to be ready to have a team that is conversant with healthcare that will be able to assist you. So I'm going to talk about two things. First, I'm going to talk about home care, okay? But I'm also going to talk about the category of administrator and alternate administrator. So you can be the business owner and you decide to give administrator and alternate administrator to someone else. That is okay. You're the owner of the business, but now you have this as your team, people who are working for you. And it's always nice if you can have this team as people who've been in healthcare before, who understand, okay? If you've been in the healthcare space, you can be an administrator, okay, for your business. So let me give you an example. So if you are opening a home health is where there are clinical teams, okay? So there's like nurses, PTOT. If you are opening such an environment, the administrator and the alternate administrator must be licensed. Okay, it could be a licensed nurse, it could be a licensed social worker, it could be a licensed therapist, it could be a licensed physician, it could be a licensed nursing home care administrator, and they have to have 1 year of management and supervisory of a healthcare setting. Okay, so that is in Texas. We are talking about Texas. Okay, so don't get it confused with other states. Every state has its own way they do things. But when we are talking about Texas, this is what you need. That is what you need to know. Okay, or they can have a high school diploma and a general equivalency degree with at least 2 years of management or supervisory experience in a healthcare setting. That will qualify them as an administrator or an alternate administrator. And that is for the clinical setting. In my case, I am not talking about a clinical setting, okay? I am talking about home care, which is non-medical. And in Texas, that is the PAS category, okay? The PAS category in Texas, the home care category for administrator and alternate administrator, the qualifications is you must have a high school diploma or GED, okay? And at least 1 year experience or training in caring for individuals with functional disabilities. For example, someone might say, I am a CNA. Can I start a home care? Absolutely. In fact, absolutely. Again, I say you can start because you have taken care of individuals with functional disabilities. Okay. And that is the whole thing about non-medical PAS services. Okay. Taking care of individuals who are not able to take care of themselves. All right. So that I can categorically tell you, yes, you can start. You can start your home care. All right. And then I'm going to tell you a short story. Okay. So, and then another thing is they have to have, or this is another option of how you can be an administrator in Texas, have completed 2 years of full-time study in an accredited college or university in a healthcare studies field. Okay, so maybe you went to TCC or you went to Dallas College and you did a healthcare field study. Yes, that qualifies you. Another way you can qualify is to meet the qualifications is described above. So maybe you are above and beyond. Maybe you are a nurse. Maybe you are a physical therapist. Maybe you're a social worker and you want to start a non-medical PAS company here in Texas. You definitely qualify, okay? So those are 3 ways you can qualify. So the first way you can qualify is have a high school diploma or GED with 1 year experience for caring for individuals with functional disabilities. That is the first way. The second way, you have a 2-year degree in an accredited college and you are able to verify that, okay? So have proof. You can't just say you have 2 years. You can have 2 years, but if you haven't graduated, that does not qualify you. You know, that category does not qualify you. So if you have 2 years and you have something to show that you have finished that 2 years, yes, you qualify. Then you meet the qualifications if you are now above, like the way I said, the nurses, the PT, the OT. Now, let me tell you a story so that you can be encouraged and know that this is possible. I started my agency when I was a CNA, that's a certified nursing assistant. Okay. Now I have moved on. Now I have when you are a CNA and you want to, you have to want it. If you don't want it, you can still continue where you are. But personally, I had started taking prerequisites for my, the biology and all that. But I was a CNA and I started my agency when I was a CNA. Okay. So nobody should tell you that you're a CNA, you cannot start your agency. And that's why I have a very big passion for CNAs because most of the times they are the category of healthcare that are put down by people because, maybe they are the lowest level of the healthcare, like the clinical team, and you forget that the CNAs are the ones who really, really care for the non-medical side of the patients. Okay. So I started when I was a CNA, and of course I went back to school. Like if some of you have seen in the spaces that I have been with, my credentials are different now. Yes, at this point I now have a master's in healthcare administration, and so things are different. But when I started my business, when I started, the day I put in my application to the state of Texas, I was a CNA. And so I was qualified by the high school diploma and at least 1 year of experience or training in caring for individuals in functional disabilities. By the time I was starting my agency, I was a CNA. I had worked in the home health space. I've worked in home care, and I had worked extensively in the hospital as a patient tech. Okay. So my longest experience was in the hospital as patient tech, but I used to do PRN in home care. Okay, so that is how I felt I had the confidence and the ability to do this. So if you are out there and you've taken care of someone, you've taken care of an individual who is not able to care for themselves, they have functional disabilities, I want to encourage you to know that you can start your home care here in Texas. Now, I said earlier on, if you do need help with starting your home care, let me know. You have my contacts here. Just book a call with me. The calendar is there. Just choose your best time that you'd like to schedule an appointment with me, and I'll be able to help you. Then you can decide if you want to do it yourself or if you want to work with me. I do have options of doing it yourself and working with me. And actually, it's still easy. It's just that when you do it yourself, you might take a while, but that is still going to be easy. And I'll be able to give you what you need. And then you can be able also to use the system that I use for my clients for them to be able to do it themselves. We have a very good system, and where it's programmed in a way that it will guide you step by step until you get licensing. Okay. So like I said, I'm here and my name is Betty. Feel free to subscribe to the Diary of the Operations Manager. And then once you do that, also share with friends who you feel they might need to know some of these things. Every time I come here, I will be telling you things that are going to help you in your business, okay? They're going to help you in your business to grow, and they're going to help you in your business to start. If you are coming into this video and you haven't watched the previous videos, go and watch at least so that you can see and know where we are. And then, you can move along with us. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? See you again. Bye-bye.